Hey, it's Ron Corbin, and I can't tell you how many times I get the question if I'm out at a cocktail party or networking event or sitting at Starbucks and people find out that I'm a real estate broker in Henry County. Uh, they always want to know, hey, is the market turning around? What are prices like? I'd like to sell my house, but man, I don't want to bring a bunch of money to the table. I don't want to take a hit. When should I sell my house? So that's a difficult thing to say without looking at their specific situation. But it might be interesting for you to know. You're probably hearing on the news the market's turning around, prices are increasing, and yes, they certainly are. The last year or so, we've really seen some great appreciation. What I did for you was put together an analysis of the last 3 years, and I'd like to go through those reports with you real quick right now. So let's get into it.
Okay, so this is a presentation that I put together for a local Henry County business group last week. And of course, the topic was the outlook of the Henry County real estate market. Now, if you are a stickler for numbers and you love charts with percentages and lots of numbers, I have all of that data that you can download from my website, roncorbin.net. But I left it off of this presentation here because I didn't want to get confusing and I wanted to make these slides as large as possible. So looking at the first slide, you see the number of active listings on the market. The blue column is 2013 numbers, and the orange column is the numbers for 2012. So you can see all of 2013, we had fewer number of active listings month to month compared to 2012. That's interesting. The next slide shows the number of new listings. So active listings versus new listings. And you can see that the number of new listings hitting the market is kind of a mixed bag right there. Middle of the year, June, July, August, September, 2013 numbers were kind of up and down, but the overall trend, it looks like, for the last half of 2013 was to have more listings, new listings coming on the market than the prior year. Now, the number of closed listings, this is interesting because if you look all across the entire board for the year 2013, we had fewer number of closed listings compared to 2012. But this is cool because if you look at the total number of volume closed, that's the dollar amount of the sales, we had fewer numbers of sales, but we had higher dollar amounts, total dollar amounts. So what does that tell you? Well, it tells you that the average price is increasing. This is all across the board. There's not one month in 2013 where we had a less volume sale than the prior year month to accompany that. So that's cool. Take a look at the average days on market. That's kind of a mixed bag, but you see that the trend here is that in 2013 we're having fewer days on the market. So if a property is priced properly, that's a tongue twister. If it's priced properly, when it hits the market, it's going under contract quicker in 2013 than it did in 2012. That's encouraging because that shows you that the market is receptive now and that there probably are fewer houses on the market overall. Take a look at this. This is cool and this is exciting. If you've been sitting on the sidelines wondering when the time is going to be right to put your house on the market, this should be very encouraging. If you look at this slide here, the average sales price month over month over month, 2013 versus 2012, 2013 numbers blow them out of the water. We're looking at average sales increases of 24, 22, 32, 37, even 45 in the month of April of 2013, 45% higher than the year of 2012. So that is very encouraging. And finally, this is the slide that I think shocked most people in the presentation last week. This is the number of new foreclosures that are hitting the market. This is dramatic. This is drastic here. If you look just at the month ending the year, December, the actual number of foreclosures for Henry County for the month of December was 39. Compare that with 2012 numbers, it was 106. That's a 63% decrease in the number of new foreclosures hitting the market. It got as high as 81% in the month of May. Only 14 new foreclosures hit the Henry County market versus 76 the year prior. So you see the overall trend is fewer foreclosures coming on the market, and more traditional sales stepping in now and trying to fill that gap as prices are increasing. Buyers are getting kind of antsy, and they're scared they're missing the boat. They're seeing interest rates rise, they're seeing average price rise, and they're seeing the number of houses overall on the market shrinking. So it's creating somewhat of a buyer's frenzy. So if you've been thinking about getting your house on the market, now is a fantastic time for that. And if you've been thinking about buying a house and haven't done so in the last couple of years, now is the time. Don't wait for spring to get here. Start looking now, because interest rates are continuing to increase and the prices are not going to go back to where they were. So that wraps it up. I thought that was a fascinating series of slides, and I hope you enjoyed it.
So there you have it. We've seen some great appreciation in the last year. The market is firming up. Foreclosures are dropping. All of that's fantastic news for the coming market. We're coming into the spring selling season 2014. It is a fantastic time to have your property on the market. So you need to be thinking and doing things to get your property ready for the buyers. If you'd like to give me a call and have a conversation, no obligation. Be happy to talk with you specifically about your house and what you can do. I'll even come out and take a look at it, give you my thoughts, even if you don't use me as your agent. Give me a call, 770-294-1317. If you'd like a copy, a download of the PDFs of the charts that I used, feel free to go to my website, roncorbin.net. You can download that article and all the other ones for that matter, if you'd like, and see all my other videos as well. So I hope this helped. Talk with you soon, and all the best.